Right. So today we are going to discuss about the how to connect to the Access database, okay, and how to load a data from Access database to SQL Server table, okay. Right. So I have Access database, Access. So I have Access 2016, okay. So I'm going to open this Access 2016. So I'm going to create one database, sample database. So already I have created yesterday, but I'm going to create one more time. So you just click on the blank desktop database. What is the database name you want to give? Okay. So the database name I want to give MSBI. Okay. MSBI.ACCDB. Okay. Right. So this is the database. So you just click on the create. Right. So here you have to create the tables. See, this is the table. Okay. If you want to add any columns, so you have to add the columns here. Where you have to add what kind of column you want to add here? I want to add a number, that is EMPID. Okay. Right. And the one more column I want to add, that is a long text I want to take, that is employee name. And the next one is the data type is I want to take salary column, and the data type I want to take currency. Okay. And the next one is joining date. Where is the joining date column? Data type. Yes, this is the date data type. The column name I want to give joining date, and this name I want to give salary. Okay. So total employee ID, employee name, salary, joining date, and this is the ID column, no problem. So I want to enter some data into this one. So
Ram, are you recording?
yeah.
Okay.
Right. So the value I want to give here is 100 and employee name RAM, and this is thousand, 10,000, and this is 2,000. Okay. And the joining date is, yes, you can give any date. Right. So 2 rows enough. Okay. And this is 200, and the name Gautami. Right. So I have a table. So if you want to change this table name, where we can change the table name? Right click, rename the table. You can't rename the database objects table 1 while it is open. So I want to close this one. Yes. So I want to change the table name as EMP table. Okay. Right. So this table data I want to load into my SQL Server table. I want to create one table. Create table EMP access. Okay. And ID integer, employee number integer employee name and varchar. So I don't want to take varchar, because if you are taking the varchar, again you have to change the data type. So that is the reason I don't want to use varchar, because the data is coming from access database is varchar only and varchar only. Salary integer and joining date column. Done. Table created successfully. Select star from emp access. Right, id, employee number, employee name, salary, joined. Now go to SSIS package, go to SQL Server data tools. So our project name is 7 AM IST. Right, so this is our package. So I want to take the data flow task. Still it is preparing. Yes, right, you just take one data flow task, go inside the data flow task, and the source, what kind of source we have to take whenever we are going to connect to the access database. Okay, so you have to take ADO net source. Okay, so if your target table, if you want to connect, you have to take OLEDB destination. Just to open this ADO net source. Okay, so you have to create a new connection. Go to new connection. This is my old connection I have created. Click on new. Right, so what kind of provider you have to take here? We have to take the provider type is Microsoft Office 12.0 Access Database Engine OLEDB provider. Click OK. So the path of the database where you have saved this database, okay, so that path of the database you have to give here. So I'm going to save this. I don't know where exactly it is saved. What is the name we have given for the database? MSBA, right? Yeah, so here it is saved MSBA dot. So I want to keep this in a D folder. Right, so this is my path. Just copy this path, D folder. The database name is MSBI dot ACCDB. Okay, just give the same path here. msba.accdb. Done. This is the path of your database. So you just test the connection succeeded. Okay, click OK, click OK, click OK. So what is the table you want to take from your msba.accdb? Means from your access database we have only one table, that is emp table. So if you want to see the preview of the data, yes, this is the data you have in your table. So this data I want to load into my SQL Server table. Okay, click OK. So just connect this one, and my table, my target table name is emp access. Come to mappings. Yes, id with id, employee id with employee number. If the column names both are same, automatically it will make the mappings. If the column names are not same, then we have to do the mapping, because emp id and here it is e number, so that is the reason it didn't make the relationship mapping. Okay, right, click OK. Done. I'm going to execute this task. Right click, execute the task. Why it is getting failure? We'll see in the progress. An error occurred while setting the binding the column, employee name column. The bindings it was dt and text. The flow column type db bind status unsupported conversion. Okay, so the data type conversion mismatched. Okay, right. So we'll check what kind of data type column is coming here. Stop it. We can check the metadata information here also, right? Go to metadata. So what is the employee name column data type is coming? DTN text. So from this DTN text we have to change into string, right? So you just go to one data conversion transformation. Connect here, employee name, take the unique string data type. Now you have to map the copy of employee name column into employee name column. We'll check the metadata whether it is changed or not. No, still it is coming dt underscore n text only. See, automatically it is changing. By default one it is taking. Actually we have given string dt underscore str, right? If you are opening now, see again it is taking its default one, Unicode text string. So what we have to do in this situation, show advanced editor, input output properties, output columns, employee name, the data type I want to change into okay, you don't take that value. We'll try to execute. Again it is failing. The reason? Because of the employee name column only. So the data type is mismatching from whatever the data is coming from your Access database to your target. Our target table database is data type is nvarchar we have taken, right? Nvarchar. But the data type is coming from here is Access database, and text database. Okay, we'll check if we are altering this column data type is a text data type, then what will happen? Alter table emp access alter ename text database type. Done. Okay, now the data type of this one is text data type only. We'll check whether it is working now or not. So then we don't require any data conversion transformation. Directly we can connect over here. Employee name with employee name only. Cannot convert between Unicode and non-Unicode string data types. Right, we'll see whether it is working or not. New employee name. I will explain you what I did. Mappings, new employee name, click OK. Process because more than one code page. Right, success. It is working. So what exactly the problem? It's very helpful for us whenever we are getting this kind of errors. Okay, right. So the data is coming from your access database. The employee name column is n text data type. N text data type. So whenever we are going to load this n text data type into our SQL Server table, okay, so it don't load directly because we don't have any n text data type in our SQL Server table. So what you have to do, you have to convert that data type into our SQL Server data type like varchar and varchar, whatever. So what happened here, I want to convert this n text data type into varchar data type. Okay, here it is coming n text data type. So first, if you want to convert this n text data type to a string data type, that means varchar data type. Okay, you can't convert directly. You have to convert this n text data type to n varchar data type. N varchar data type means WSTR. So in SSIS, if you want to convert a data type, so we are using data conversion transformation, right? So we can use a derived column also. Okay, so the same thing I did here. You just open derived column transformation. I have changed the data type of the employee name column into this DT underscore WSTR. WSTR means this is a Unicode data type. So I have converted n text data type into Unicode data type. Okay, Unicode data type means whatever the data we are getting from Excel in Unicode, right? The same way I have converted into Unicode. So the column name I have given new employee name. After converting into nvarchar, that is Unicode data type, by using the data conversion transformation, that new column name, new employee name column, I have changed into string data type. See here, because directly we can't convert the data type of n text into string. So that is the reason I did this conversion in 2 steps. So finally it is loading the data. Understood?
Ram?
Yeah.
So DTS